So, one of the secrets about working a side hustle or working your business on part time hours and then also saving up to quit your 9 to 5 job is you want to live off of your 9 to 5 income only. Only live off of your 9 to 5 income, then you'll be saving money based off of how many clients you sign. Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Dielle Charon. I'm a 7-figure sales coach, and today I'm going to talk to you about how you can quit your job and become a full-time coach in 2025. So you might be asking yourself, how can I quit my full-time job? How am I able to actually show up? What does building a coaching business really look like? And is it safe? Am I going to have health insurance? Am I going to have benefits? What does it take to really build a coaching business? Today, we're going to cover all of those details and make it super easy for you to build a quit your job plan so that you could quit your job in the safest way possible. So when I first was starting my business, I was a social worker making $2,500 a month, and I had a 3-hour commute. So I was taking 2 buses and I had this giant hill to walk up every single day to go to my 9 to 5 job. And I was completely miserable. They weren't paying me well. I was overworking, and the only way to make more money was for me to get a PhD. And so I found the coaching industry and I learned about entrepreneurship, and I decided to become a life coach. And then I became a business coach, helping other people make money on the side and eventually quitting their 9 to 5 jobs. And one of the things when I was thinking about growing my own business was, how was I able to jump safely? So you see all the stories where people like, I lost everything. I took the leap with no plan, with no savings account. And I was like, I don't want that to be me. So I took this really methodical process on quitting my job so that I didn't have to lose money, I didn't have to have my family be threatened, and I can have sales coming through the door consistently. So if you're worried about quitting your job and you think you have to do it in a way that's not safe, that is not true. Today, I'm going to break down exactly how you could quit your job in a sustainable way where you have savings, you have sales, and you have the security you're looking for. So here are the milestones you need when you're quitting your job. Number 1, you need to first learn how to make your first $1,000. The second one is your first $5,000 month. And then the third one is your first $10,000 month. Those are the 3 benchmarks you need to make before you quit your 9 to 5 job to make sure that you have proof of concept, you have actually something that people want, and it's going to be easier to sustain it once you're a full-time coach. So then you might be asking yourself, okay, well then how do I do that? And here are the steps on how to create that consistently. Number 1, you want to be able to choose a niche. So I want you to think about, what type of coach do you want to be? I have a lot of videos on my channel about choosing your niche and choosing a profitable niche that people actually want. So think about, what type of service and what type of niche do you want to be able to sell to other people? It could be a niche in the health space. So think about a hormone coach, a weight loss coach, a mental health coach, or you could be a coach in the wealth space. So think about career, business, or money. And then you think about relationships. So thinking about a parenting coach, a marriage coach, a divorce coach, a dating coach. Those are the typical niches that do the best in the coaching industry. You then want to choose a niche that you have experience in and you have a story to tell so that you automatically have that expertise. So choosing the niche is your first step. The second step is creating content online. So you want to create sales content on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, if it's still around, and you want to be able to sell online. Now, a lot of my clients also do in-person meetups, or they do classes at the local library about their niche as well, but primarily the easiest way to sign clients is online because there's millions and millions of people on Facebook, and just somebody is going to be interested in your service. The 3 types of content you want to be able to create is educational content, storytelling content, and a third content piece that I call aha moments, where you're changing the perspective of your ideal client. So if I was a weight loss coach, I would create an educational piece of content on the 5 things you need to meal prep while having a busy schedule. I then would tell a story on how I lost 20 pounds while dealing with a really demanding job, so I'm relatable to my clients. And then my aha moment, where I'm changing somebody's perspective, I would talk about how you don't need need to join a viral run club, or you don't need a whole bunch of cardio to lose weight. You actually need to do more slower based movements like Pilates or yoga to work with your hormones if you're trying to lose weight as a woman. So then after you create your content, you'll then tell people to book a sales call with you, and you'll be able to sell them on the sales call into your coaching package. And then that leads us to our third and final step, where you are selling people on a sales call. I recommend that you sell them on a sales call because sales calls are the highest way to convert people. You don't want to send them down this funnel, or you don't want to do a free challenge, or you don't want to have to DM them back and forth. If you just tell people to book a sales call with you, they'll be able to answer all their questions up front, and you'll be able to close them right then and there. So on this sales call with this person, you'll do something that I call the triage, treatment plan, and tell the offer method, where you first will triage them and figure out what their problem is. You'll then put together a custom treatment plan to solve their issues, and then you'll tell them about your offer. So what is your price, how long is your coaching package, and how they can sign up. This method is the easiest method to offer your coaching services without having a complicated salesy script and it feeling really good and ethical to the client. So to recap, we have those 3 steps. The first one is choose your service and your niche. The second one is to create sales content. And then the third one is to close your sales calls. That's how you can make your first $1,000, have a 5K month and a 10K month, which is what you need in order to quit your job. So after you do those steps, you might be saying, okay, Dielle, I'm signing clients, I'm making money while working my 9-to-5 job. What do I do now? How do I actually quit? Then you will move on to savings. So one of the secrets about working a side hustle or working your business on part-time hours and then also saving up to quit your 9-to-5 job is you want to live off of your 9-to-5 income only. Only live off of your 9-to-5 income, then you'll be saving money based off of how many clients you sign. So say you sign 3 clients a month at $2,000 each, you'll be able to save $6K a month to quit your 9-to-5 job. You want to have at least 6 to 12 months of savings in the bank so that you can quit safely. So when you're a full-time entrepreneur, say you have a slow month, say you have a bad month, you'll be able to have that savings account as a fallback so that you never risk your family's finances. Another common question I get is, okay, Dielle, then what about health insurance? What about saving up for retirement? All entrepreneurs are able to access health insurance, especially in the United States. So I'm going to speak to the US specifically. And so we have something called Obamacare or the healthcare marketplace, where you can literally Google healthcare.gov and you can see all the different options on what healthcare plans you can do. You can sign up for one right now, even if your 9-to-5 job health insurance isn't the best. You don't have to go with it. There is a marketplace readily available for anybody if you have a 9-to-5 job, or if you're a freelancer, or if you're a student, or if you're an entrepreneur, where you can get health insurance. And also you can give retirement just like how you would if you had a 9-to-5 job. There are retirement options and special retirement accounts just for entrepreneurs that are honestly better than if you just had a 9-to-5 job. So there are so many options for both healthcare and retirement. So I hope this video has inspired you that you can quit your 9-to-5 job easily, safely, and with health insurance and retirement and money in the bank. I have a free hour-long training that goes into so much more detail on what is required for you to be a full-time coach. Go to the description below and you will see the link there, and I'll see you on the free class.